this video, I want to talk about how does it feel experientially and physically to experience your supernatural abilities, the beginning of opening your superpowers. So when you practice the channeling method that I teach and practice, when you raise your Kundalini energy, which we do very fast in about 10-15 minutes, it will be here, and we'll be driving it to the highest point above our head, the 8th chakra. But how does it feel to arrive at the point of oneness and activate the pineal gland? During the method, we basically use yogic breathing. That's how we drive the electric current in our body, which is also can describe as Kundalini energy through all the chakras, and how we activate the pineal gland so it can start releasing DMT and other metabols that in physiological level make you feel very expansive and very different, like you feel like a different human being at this point. The breathing is similar to the Wim Hof method, which is yogic breathing basically. So it's really intense, but the breathing is the key to pumping the energy in this center so that it begins to literally glow. Guys, the word enlightened is not a figure of speech. You actually feel glow inside of your skull from the point around pineal gland or from the deep within your brain when it starts to get activated. And all these pictures of the saints with the halos around their heads, they're not symbolic pictures. Those people actually glowed. And when you practice the method correctly, you will feel the glow. Like this morning, I feel it all the time. This morning, I felt a little pressure at the pineal gland, and then this feeling of loving joy or joyous love times infinity begin to feel my being. And it started from here, and it kind of like I felt it right here. I cannot describe the feeling with human words. Like, you have to go there to experience it. It's amazing. I am in awe before myself when I experience my true self, when I come to myself. Like, guys, we need to arrive or come to ourselves, because we are distracted by all of this, you know, and we're involved in all this politics and all this survival and this and this. But when you summon yourself and you come to yourself, to your who you truly are, and the entrance is right here, you're gonna blow your mind of what a glorious being of light and love. But not just love, like the word love is overused, and it's kind of like, we just say love. There's no feeling behind it, or light, or joy. It's like, flat words. It's like an explosion of a star of some divine pleasure or bliss, blissful light love, but to degree of times the infinity. Like, it's so powerful that I could sit in that meditation, honestly, for days. For days, but I wanted to make this video, so I got out of there because I want to tell you about it, so you you can go there and experience yourself too. And when you remember who you are, that's where you create magic. That's where, when nothing can delude you into any grief or lack or abandonment or any of that stuff. When you arrive to yourself, guys, never mind the channeling, but channeling activates as a side effect. You basically channel yourself. You can call it your higher self, your true self, your soul, your inner being. You channel you, and that is the purpose of the whole practice. And that is amazing because you are divine. And all the spirit guides, all the higher beings, they're all there because here we arrive at oneness. So when you become one, or when you start to experience the oneness, it only happens here, guys. There is no separation between you and anyone else. So you can access all the information, all the memory, everything, whatever you want. And in that level, it all feels like joy. And when people say non-attachment, it's not indifference or like, I don't care. No. It's, I am so great and I am the great creator. I am the one infinite creator that just plays. And I ask a question to myself. I'm like, what is your purpose? Just to play? And it goes, yeah. And I'm like, when are you gonna start playing? Never. I'm like, okay. The infinite player. And I want to tell you one more thing. Right now is an amazing time to begin the practice, breathing, because the water and the air and the whole globe right now is highly crystallized. Some of the teachers told me the air right now is highly crystallized. And it's interesting because this time now coincides with baptism of Jesus. So in my country, in Russia, they just celebrated the baptism, and everyone was taking and saving the water from that day where they celebrated it. It was last week, because that water is so perfectly structured that it becomes like holy water, right? And it stays like this. So everybody's taking showers and jumping in pools and even in the ice cold rivers in Russia, because it's like this great baptism. It like restructures, but you don't have to do that actually. Just breathing the air right now deeply, like during the meditation, meditating on your highest being, on your divine expression, is a great time. It's a powerful time to access yourself. So, what else? So when I arrived here, I start to feel the light. My skull started to fill with light, and I was sitting there, just enjoying the glow. That's when I realized about the saints. But also, what happened after that, or together with that, as I was looking or meditating on that glow, a Merkaba started to spin inside of the brain, like tetrahedron. Started to spin one way, then another, then there was two spinning in opposite directions like this. And I remember reading something about intergalactic traveling. You travel in your light body within that Merkaba. So I'm like, I wonder if I'm developing the super ability of intergalactic travel right now in my light body, because this is the process. I'm just beginning to learn about it. I'm not about to go and travel tomorrow. Maybe I will, I don't know. But I begin to understand how it feels physiologically. So guys, when you practice the channel meditation and you start to experience different things. Don't freak out, don't be afraid. You're not gonna break. You're just opening up new possibilities, and they within yourself, and they might feel a little bit weird, but just stay there. Contemplate on it. Don't run out right away, and don't shut it down. Just stay there gently, observe, and see where it's gonna lead you. Because one experience opens up into another, and into another, and to another, and that leads you to higher and higher and higher realms of understanding, and higher realms of your so-called superpowers, which is just your natural abilities that we, learning to develop. It's like a process of evolution. The animals was walking in 4 legs, now humans walking in 2 legs, and now we can learn flying in our light body, or astral projection, or telepathy, or any of this. It's just a natural process of human evolution, and what awaits you there is miraculous. It's fun. It is I don't know, I'm very excited. It's exciting. That's what it is. It's exciting. So I want to inspire you, if you want to jump in those higher planes, to begin practice little by little. Just start with breathing, and then add other tools that I introduce, like mantras and mudras, and then that they help you to sharpen your focus, and then in the contemplation. So it's fun. All right, I have a couple of videos here. The entire practice, by the way, channel practice, is on my Patreon page. Is available. It's also will be available through my website, and it's only like $27 on Patreon. You can cancel the membership anytime, but it's so inexpensive. And I have lots of tools on this YouTube channel for free. Like, you can try the shamanic breathing that brings your energy and activates the pineal gland very fast. It's pretty aggressive practice. It takes a short time, but it's a good start. It's definitely gonna stop your thinking mind and place you in space where you can begin to contemplate your inner being. So try different tools, and let me know how it works for you. Bye. I'll see you there.